Evening and welcome to another book night for Carroll County Public Library and a Likely Story Bookstore. Thank you for joining us. Tonight we have Anne Marie Stevens, who is a children's picture book author, and she will be doing a story time with one of her books, Arithmachicks Add Up, and she's going to introduce us into a sneak peek of her upcoming book, Arithmachicks Take Away. Anne Marie is the author of picture books Scuba Dog, Sign Makes a Friend, Arithmachicks Adds Up, and the upcoming Arithmachicks Takes Away. She graduated from Virginia Tech, and she is an elementary school teacher for over 29 years. She also has a blog spot called twohappyteachers.blogspot.com, where she posts ideas for both for teachers and parents. She is also a contributing writer for Kwame Alexander's The Right Thing. She lives in Virginia and is a member of the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators. Thank you for joining us today, Anne Marie. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me. Hi, everybody. I'm here to read a book to you called Arithmachicks Add Up. And it's a story about chicks who do math. So I know you do lots of math, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to do that while I'm reading. I'm going to slide the book jacket off so I can turn this book around quickly and show you pictures as I read. If you like to add, you can use your fingers to add, or if you're sitting at home and you have little pieces of cereal or you have some coins, you can use those to add along, and you can flash up the numbers even though I can't see you, or you could say the numbers out loud and join in the fun. Here we go. 10 chicks head off to play. Count their happy beaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They cheep and chatter, counting rocks, flowers, and exactly how many steps it takes to reach the park. Over here, over there, Arithmachicks are everywhere. These chicks are ready to add. Are you ready to add? Here we go. 2 chicks light plus 3 chicks heavy equals 5 chicks bobbing on a seesaw while a lonely mouse watches. So listen, I want you to see if you can find the lonely mouse on each page. 2 chicks far plus 2 chicks near equals 4 chicks playing tag while a lonely mouse watches. Did you find the lonely mouse? 5 chicks over plus 1 chick under equals 6 chicks climbing bars while a lonely mouse watches. There he is. 4 chicks inside plus 5 chicks outside equals 9 chicks hide and seeking while a lonely mouse watches. 4 chicks fast plus 3 chicks slow equals 7 chicks slipping down a slide while a lonely mouse, you know it, watches. One chick in front plus 7 chicks behind equals 8 chicks playing follow the leader while a lonely mouse watches. Three chicks high plus 6 chicks low equals 9 chicks swooshing on swings while a lonely mouse watches. Five chicks on the left plus 5 chicks on the right equals 10 chicks tugging on a rope while a lonely mouse watches. I know you've been finding that mouse on every page, haven't you? All 10 chicks want to play ball. Scoop it up, alley-oop to the hoop, then, uh-oh, look what happened. What happened? The ball got stuck. I have to turn the book. Watch this. 10 chicks stack up, stretching, but not tall enough. The Arithmachicks need 2 more inches. Look how long this book spread is. They're stacking up and they need 2 more inches. Can you see, mouse? Pay close attention. Watch this. And here they come, climbing up the fluff to reach it. Tap it, score. Look at this. Mouse climbed right up the fluff because he's 2 inches tall and he helped them get the ball out. 10 chicks tumble down plus 1 helpful mouse. What a way to end the day. Hip, hip, hooray for new friends. It's getting late. Race to the gate. Plan to meet same time tomorrow. 10 chicks line up for home. Count their fluffy tails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, while a happy mouse waves. So I don't know if you noticed, but all throughout the book, there's a chick who's writing something on a notepad. I'm going to go back and show you some. Right here, I'm going to show you a close-up. And on the next page, here's a close-up. And I'll show you one more. These chicks are finding all different ways to do addition. That's where you add numbers together. And if you get this book and you can look at it, in the back, there's a picture that shows you and mommies and daddies how to do all of these different ways of adding. And I even give you some ideas right here to do some adding at home. Let me tell you some good news. I have another Arithmachicks book, and I just want to show it to you. It just came in. It's coming out October 20th. So if you like adding, you'd probably like subtracting. And guess what? The book's right behind me, and it's called Arithmachicks Take Away. And these chicks, you're going to love it. They don't want to go to bed. Has that ever been you? When I was little, I never wanted to go to bed. So just watch the beginning. Mama says it's time to hit the hay. That means it's time to go to bed. And if you're a chick, you sleep on some hay. And look what the chicks say to her. No way. And then they decide they're going to play hide and seek and hide from Mama so they don't have to go to bed. It's hilarious. And they have all these great hiding places. And the best part is you get to do subtraction while you read the book. I am also the author of Scuba Dog and Cy Makes a Friend. They're on the shelf behind me. And this book is about a dog that wants to be friends with a whale. And dogs can't really go down as deep as a whale can. So this dog gets his scuba certification. He learns how to be a scuba diver, and then he can be friends with the whale. And you'll have to see how he does that. And the last one I'll tell you about is Cy Makes a Friend. And Cy is a cyclops. Notice he just has one eye. And he really wants to make a friend, but he has no idea how. And he has all these talents, but it's not helping him at first to be able to make a friend. So he does something that allows him to be really happy in the end, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And if you like mythological creatures, there's a lot of those in this book too. So thank you for having me. If you have any questions for me, I'd be glad to answer them.
I have a few for you, Anne Marie.
Great, okay.
Someone would like to know, do you do your own illustrations?
Great question. I don't do my own illustrations. I draw really, really good stick people, but I could never draw what my illustrators or the illustrators for my books have done. Sign Makes a Friend was illustrated by Tracy Subasak. I'll show you. Jess Golden did Scuba Dog. And my Arithmetic books are illustrated by Jalu. And she does such an amazing job. And I do have another book coming out that will be in 2021 about cats who make patterns, and that's illustrated by Jen Harney. So that will be another one, another illustrator that is not me.
And everybody can go onto our website at www.sykesvillebooks.com or call the store to order. And they are also available and will be available when they come out, the newer ones, through Carroll County Public Library. Someone has said they like the cover of Cy Makes a Friend. Is he a friendly monster?
Yes, you know what? I'm so glad that somebody asked that. Yes, he's friendly. I purposely picked a monster because people don't like monsters. And I knew people didn't really like Cyclops because in Greek mythology, they were kind of mean. So I wanted to make a Cyclops that was really nice, and he's so sweet. I'll show you a picture of him and you'll see what I mean. Look at this. Oh. How could you not love a face that looks like that? He's a good guy. So yes, he's a nice Cyclops.
And what made you decide to write about math?
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you a secret. I don't like math. And I can't say I never do math because I'm a teacher, so I do a lot of math, but math is my least favorite subject. And I'm good at it, but I just never loved it. And so I think I accidentally started writing math books because I wanted to find a way to make sure that all kids could love math. Because it's hard when you don't like math and you have to do math, which we kind of have to do our whole life. So I wanted to be able to have books that made kids feel better about math. And so now I have a lot coming out.
Yeah, that's great.
That are math.
Where did you get the idea to have chicks doing the math for Arithmachicks? And do you like chickens?
Yeah, sure. I like chickens. I don't get to be around them much. I think they're fun and they're actually funny to watch. So I was doing an activity in my classroom with chickens and math, and it was just at Easter time or springtime or something. And then I thought, well, this could be funny to have chicks doing math. And then I thought of arithmetic chicks, and that seemed like it was a mouthful. So then I smushed it together to make it Arithmachicks. And then the idea came a couple years later. I just wrote it down in my idea journal, and then I didn't write the book for many years.
Do you write for any other grades or anything besides picture books?
Well, I have done some educational writing that is things that older kids can do in their classroom for poetry writing. And I am working on an early reader book, which would be a series if it sells. But I haven't done anything like middle grade books or novels yet.
Is that something you want to do?
Sure. Yeah, I have to wait till I retire from teaching next year, and then I'll have more time.
We also, you should write books for adults and make them math fun for adults as well, someone is saying.
Yes, only if I knew that hard math. I don't think I could do something that hard because, even in these math books that I write, when you go in the back and you have to explain all these strategies to the kids so they understand it, that's even hard. It takes me a long time because it's not my favorite thing and it's not natural for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just for everybody to know, Anne Marie is going to send us some book plates. So yes, when you purchase any of your books, any of Anne Marie's books, you will get it with a signed book plate as well. So that's all the questions we have for tonight, and it was wonderful. Your stories are great. They're very popular in our store, and I'm sure at the library as well. And we look forward to I'm going to say it wrong.
Arithmetics
Take
Away.
Take Away, as well as your new one,
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Yes, a book of patterns.
So next year, hopefully, when you have the book on patterns, maybe we can have you for a live in person.
Oh, I would love that. I would love to see everybody live. That's my favorite way.
So thank you, Anne Marie. We really appreciate
you.
it. And goodbye. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.